the dark-skinned savage, my neighbor. Yes, sir. Hey, man, that's what we got right here, man. We got the weirdness
of Tubi movies.
What the fuck?
Degenerocity.
Tubi movies.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, bro. Tubi do be having some weird ass movies, bro.
Degenerocity made this?
Yeah.
What the hell?
So you know he about to go off on it. But yeah,
Oh,
Tubi,
shit.
bro. I think they have a lot more good movies now. I don't watch that shit, but I remember the first time I saw that shit, I'm like, man, what the fuck
is this?
That's crazy.
You know, all these movies from like 2006 and
Yeah,
shit.
like fucking 1980 something. I'm like, bitch, I ain't trying to watch this shit.
Hey, man, but let's check it out. Let's check it out.
I saw this clip, bro.
Oh, what the fuck?
Just a kid.
What the fuck?
Shit like a skit, nigga.
Movies. A magnificent visual art form that can show the riveting story of one's life or journey. They can display the harshness of someone's struggles and the beauty of someone's rise, conveying emotions that whenever I see them on screen, I can't help but feel the same way the character is feeling on screen. Not only that, they can introduce you to a new world that is entirely detached from our reality that I'm almost always engulfed in. I think that's a beautiful wonder about movies. They can spark out emotions from me that I just can't get from any other media. But what kind of deep emotions does movies like this spark for me?
Even in the fucking
Of course,
Godzilla.
just like with everything else in existence, there's a not so good counterpart to
Everybody
movies.
smite it to
And
you.
these counterparts could be found way easier nowadays since most blockbusters nowadays aren't really that good anymore. Like y'all making so many superhero movies nowadays, when are you guys gonna make the Black Bomber superhero movie? I need that. I'll see that in theaters 3 times in a row. Y'all show my boy no respect. And yet y'all gonna produce the 18th billionth Fast and Furious movie. Ain't nobody wanna see that. And streaming services be producing half the slop we be consuming nowadays. You can find many of them on Netflix. There's a ton of banger movies on there. But after seeing it on TikTok from time and time again, it seems like there's a streaming service that is a gold mine for not only B movies, but low quality looking, $50 budget, filmed on a Motorola looking ass movies. Tubi. And when finding this out, my curiosity got the best of me. I needed to see this. And when I checked it out, I was not only amazed, but I was perplexed on how amazing these movies are. Some of these movies will make Martin Scorsese reconsider what true cinema is.
Damn, Tubi stepped it up.
They got HD.
What are you talking about? Tiffany, the dog. Boy, I don't even know what you're talking about. I haven't been there in weeks.
They use the camera audio.
Tubi, if you ain't know, is a streaming service like the others, but unlike them, out of their original catalog, they have great works of arts like Bad Cat, Mary Finger Kill, and Shark Side of the Moon. You know, absolute classics that everybody knows. But outside of the originals they produce, Tubi also has a big catalog of B movies. Not the jazz one, but low budget and indie movies. It has a whole bunch of films made by everyday people like you and me. Since anybody can make a movie nowadays. If you got a camera, you can make a movie. The thing is, a lot of these films don't look the best, or sound the best, or even make sense half the time. But that's okay. These people made and created a movie that they're so proud of that they released it to the public for all of us to watch. There's no better accomplishment than that. I'll be talking about one movie today, and that movie is titled Love Beat the Hell Out of Me. And today, I'll be going through
That shit look ass, bro.
these movies, just so you guys can see a glimpse of what I saw of what Tubi has to offer. By the way, this ain't sponsored by Tubi. They ain't paying me jack to do this. But if a Tubi exec is watching this, my pockets are open. Just like how my pockets are open for today's sponsor, War Thunder. War Thunder is the most... My link in the description and download it now! Alright, let's get this started. I gotta go to my BBL appointment later. So the movie I'll be talking about is Love Beat the Hell Out of Me. Now, I'm not sure this movie is trying to be a sequel or a remake to the 2000 movie with the same title starring the original War Machine, but honestly, my research ended there. I ain't watching both movies. The movie starts off with the beautifully done studio logos and title card with some MF Doom song playing in the background. I don't know, I've only heard it from TikTok. And right at the start, we get introduced to our 2 main characters doing it. Okay, why start off the movie with a sex scene? Why? You instantly make it awkward when I'm with my family. Anyways, our 2 characters, Renee and Antonio, are happily married. They got a kid and they're doing fine, I guess. Then we cut to Antonio's job at his office and he already acting like a demon.
but I can film this shit.
His boss then enters and introduces him to the new hire, Rhonda. And you can already see mad romantical tension between them. You can cut it with a sword or tortilla. It was that obvious. Next scene, we are at a school with Renee dropping off her son too, and in his classroom. There she meets her son's new teacher, and the dude is buff like a Samoan. By the end of their combo, you can see even more romantical tension in the air. We seen so much lustful tension with these two, and it was never with each other. She then leaves because she ain't trying to act up, you know? Next, we're at a studio, hearing one of the best songs ever recorded.
Sitting in my crib, trying to keep low. Niggas need to understand my shit just flows. Like the breeze off the fucking lake. I got this dope shit uncut, make your ass lose.
So this dude is Renee's brother and apparently is at Antonio's studio. And they're all a part of this music group. I forgot what it's called. And Antonio invited some fine singers to help him record a song. Renee's brother and Antonio start hollering at these girls, and all of a sudden, this dude becomes a comedian.
Don't even call himself T-Slicked. For real? This candy man looking goofy.
Yeah, say my name. You trying to fucking watch for that.
Yeah, how dare you sabotage me in front of these ladies when your sister is literally my wife? But they kiss and make up at the end, so it's all cool. Then we teleport to this long salon scene where Renee works at, and all the girls there are roasting each other, talking about their kids and that new teacher Renee met today. Her salon buddies egg her, trying to get the deets out of her, but she shows off her wedding ring, announcing her loyalty to Antonio. How sweet. Alright, not gonna lie, first third of this movie is kind of slow. There's a lot of small talk, like Antonio telling Ray about the new hire, and one of Ray's grown-ass friends trying to flirt with a kid in a chicken shop.
Hey, go home, people.
It ain't until we back at Antonio's office and Rhonda call him for some assistance. Antonio heads over to her office, and then his boss is looking for him because he just got nominated for an award for best attorney in the district. The boss and secretary go to Rhonda's office to tell Antonio the good news, only to walk in on him giving Rhonda back shots.
Are you freaking kidding me?
They fired on the spot, and Rhonda's laughing like she an anime villain. I don't know what the hell that's about. We then cut to Renee bro showing up to their house, and he trying to tell her the bad news about her husband, Antonio. I have no idea.
This shit definitely filmed on the iPhone, bro.
Bro, nigga, I ain't gonna lie. This shit look
Look
like
at that light, bro.
I'm here.
That shit just, bro. Come on.
Like no color correction, no color correction, no nothing.
Yeah.
Bro.
That
Bro,
shit just straight.
this shit look like reality TV show, nigga.
But look, man, I'm saying, I don't blame. Look, you got to start somewhere. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They started from 2B, so
Yeah, they started from 180p.
480p.
yeah,
180p, nigga.
Villain. I don't
Story's
know.
not bad so far.
We
Just
then
two
cut
cheating
to
ass
Renee
niggas.
bro showing up to their house, and he trying to tell her the bad news about her husband, Antonio. I have no idea how he knows, but like, just deal with it. But then he does one of those long build-up explanations. Instead of just saying what the husband did, just say he cheated.
Bro, that shit, bro.
Your husband ain't the man you think he is.
Then Antonio walks in last second, right before an actual explanation, of course. I hate when characters do that in movies. Just spit it out already. Then we cut to Renee visiting Antonio's old job because she just wanted to see her husband, being a working and strong man. Only to find out this man hasn't been working there for 2 weeks. She obviously mad, but then the boss tells her the real reason why he got fired, then she gets even more mad.
What? You Miss Chambers. Renee, you, the job, everybody that work up in here, the nosy ass secretary. Renee.
We then cut to Antonio making music with that singer he met earlier. Then they start, I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. My guy really said, I already cheated once, might as well do it again. Then Renee finally confronts him about his cheating, his job, and she is tired of his dishonesty.
You need to calm down. Stop telling me to calm down.
This man just starts going Chris Brown on her and starts chasing her with a gun like he John Wick in the most intense
The
chase
fuck?
scene I've ever seen in a movie.
Shit just twisted, bro. Yeah, she running.
She gonna fall hard.
They about to shoot her ass.
She gonna fall. I'm telling you. Yep.
She falls and he brings her back home and threatens her, saying, "You better not leave me, or I'm gonna go crazy." He's also a crackhead now, I guess. Next scene, her girl show up and sees her face. Super worried, he asks, who did this? And she's like, Antonio, but we're not together no more, so there's nothing to worry about. But he wasn't having it, and he was gonna deal with it on his own. Bro waits for Antonio to pull up out of his car to drive by his ass.
Antonio, you think I'm myself? That's my boss.
And in Antonio's dying breath, he licks his lips and then dies again. Can't be seen having chapped lips around the hose. Then we cut to his funeral.
The ass in this movie is so ass, bro. This nigga said, I'm dying.
Bro, that nigga really said,
But that nigga really did. That nigga said, pow, pow, pow.
That nigga said, sing. Oh, you shot that nigga like.
In Antonio's dying breath, he licks his lips and then dies again. Can't be seen having chapped lips around the hose. Then we cut to his funeral, which is mad empty. Not even his son showed up. Nobody liked this nigga, I guess. And Renee crying like he ain't just beat her ass 5 minutes ago. What did I do? Renee then goes to see Antonio's mother. When after seeing Renee's scars, she said she always feared this would happen to her. Turns out Tony's father was also a cheater and a beater. And Antonio got his bad habits from his daddy. She begs for Renee to leave Antonio, but Renee says she can't leave him because he threatened her. But he was just at his funeral. He dead now. What are you gonna do? Slap you from the grave? Like, that's just ridiculous. Tony's mom then recommends her to at least leave the house while he's still there. And then she proceeds to think about her son's teacher that she spoke to for like 30 seconds. I didn't know you guys had that kind of relationship already. Anyways, we go to the next scene at night to the singer girl appearing to be catcalled by some random homeless dude. Only for him to be Antonio? I thought this man was dead. What the hell he doing back? First time I saw this scene, I thought it was a flashback or something. But nah, he's alive. He's alive. So what was that funeral about? Some Mr. Robot dream sequence or some shit? How is he not dead? I mean, from what I found out later on in the movie, he ain't from Wizards of Waverly Place.
I love that show.
In the movie, never explains this. He's just alive again and homeless now. My personal theory is that he has the same powers of Kenny from South Park, but that's just me. Anyways, he confronts the girl about her not answering his calls, but she ain't having it with his drug problems because he's a junkie now, I guess. He gets mad and is about to smack her, but then she pulls out the blicky on him.
Nico.
He slowly backs away from her and
what?
then notices someone he knows in the alleyway.
I know you.
What do you want, man?
It's his dealer, and he begging for more compound beef, but he got no money. So he offers to do whatever she wants. They walk away together, and we transition to a montage of Renee becoming a stronger woman who don't need no man. We then cut to her packing her bags to move out, and while packing, Renee's friend frantically comes in the room.
Renee, call. We need to go get Antonio now. Yeah, for what? I said we need to go get Antonio.
And she does one of those things where she don't explain why she has to do it. She just says, there's no time. Like, nah, you gotta explain why I need to save my abusive husband, because I will never be in the mood for that. Renee eventually agrees to go, and as they looking around for him, they pull up to a trap house. And then her friend like, nah, let's just get out of here and call the police. This place ain't safe. But Renee's like, nah, he my husband. Nigga, you leaving him. Both of them go inside, and Renee's friend starts tripping for good reason.
They about to get killed.
Saying again, this ain't safe, because there's literal junkies walking around, and why are we doing all this for him? Him! Then Renee says,
Look, I just need to know. What he's been up to.
no what? He had a crack house. That's an obvious sign to know what he's been up to. Renee's friend is spitting wisdom while Renee herself is spitting dumbasser. Anyways, they find Tony, and he acting like his usual self ever since he died.
Antonio!
He start begging her to come back, and Renee just staring at him for a little bit, and she just says, let's get out of here. She's seen everything she needed to see. Then why the hell y'all here? What the hell you expect it to look like? To him to be the kingpin of the house? They leave, and then he chases them, and then we transition to a murder scene, and it turns out Tony's drug dealer died of an overdose, and they suspect her boyfriend of doing it. Now, they haven't even identified her body yet, so I don't know how they know she has a boyfriend. One of the cops walks outside because he keeps complaining about the stink of the body.
Please get that dead body out of here.
He then sees a group of young African-American men hanging out, minding their own business, and then the woman cop sees this and is like,
Man, I bet you $20 I see some drugs top. You know what? Hold it right there.
y'all just saw these random dudes and automatically assumed they did it? You didn't even question them or yourself. You just went after them without no evidence. Like, damn.
Well, this shit is so
But
stupid.
this one knows karate, so movie logic, I guess he did it. And that's the last we hear or see anything related to that, so what was the point? We cut to Antonio walking to Renee's house, begging some more, but Renee is really done with him this time. He tries to beat her ass again, but she's a strong, independent woman now, so the self-defense training came in clutch. She then tells him she going to church, so if he coming, he can come. He says, yes, I'll go anywhere with you, and enters the car with her, which I don't know how she comfortable with this man being in her car after he literally just tried to knock her out like he was Tyson. They enter the car together, and that's it. That's the end of the movie. That's it.
Nice cat.
Yep.
What?
But it has one of those, and then, so that automatically makes this one of the best movies I've ever watched. Now, what are my thoughts on this movie? I thought it was pretty gosh darn entertaining. Sure, it had its mishaps like having a slow first 20 minutes, but overall, I freaking loved it. And I'm never gonna judge the acting of these types of movies. I think that just comes with the Tubi package. But the writing in these movies always takes a turn in a direction that I would never predict by the time I'm at the end of the movie. Like, who the hell this guy robbed? But I love movies like this. They're fun to watch, and I bet the people who are making it had fun making it too. Now, I'm not gonna fuck around and say this movie's amazing or anything, up there with the likes of Citizen Kane and Date Movie. But if you're looking for something stupid, fun, and entertaining to watch, I recommend this. Because I think this movie encapsulates what Tubi movies are about. Ridiculous. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know I've been gone for God knows how long, but hopefully that won't happen again. Hopefully. But I still 100% definitely love all of you guys. I love you. I love you. Also, thank you War Thunder for sponsoring this video. Remember to click my link in the description to download the game for free on PC, Xbox, or PlayStation.
Nigga. Bro, what the fuck did that just watch, bro?
Well, that shit had no meaning, man.
Bro, that shit is so dumb, bro.
It gave me like a skit. Like,
It's
you know the
like a-
skit we
yeah.
did for church, bro?
Yes, bro.
But, bro, the fact, she didn't even react like the nigga is back to life. Like, what the how did the nigga come back to life?
We don't even.
It ain't even explain if he faked his death or something.
Man, that
bro.
nigga said.
That nigga had a Dragon Ball, bro.
Bro, what? Like, bro, the movie can be bad, but it can't be this bad, bro.
Bro, that
Like,
shit got no meaning.
like that shit means nothing, bro.
That shit got no meaning.
Nigga so stupid.
What, abusive husband? Or some shit? Did she fall in love with
Become
that?
a crackhead out of nowhere.
And then she literally punched his ass and then took his ass to church? And that's it?
Beat that nigga ass so you don't come to church with me. And the end of the movie.
It's in the movie with the.
He went to church that one time and changed his life forever, bro.
That's crazy, man. But that's it for this video, man. Let's know what's your opinion about this video, man. Let's know in the comment section, man. Hey, man, but that's it for this video. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe if you're new. God loves you. God bless you. And Weezy out of here.
They had to be writing that shit while they filming it. They was freestyling that bitch while they was